What's going on, Z Warriors? Mr. Waffles here. We're back with another deck doctor. 1 second. And we have Tim Box Blue Godku deck, which we're trying to fix up and tweak a little bit. So, we're going against Red Raditz. And I know it's been a while since I kind of posted up a video. And I just want to say sorry for that. It's been pretty busy with a lot of things going on in my life, but with this hand, it's pretty solid. Part of me just wants to enter, and if anything, I do have the face crunch just to see what I have to deal with. So we're going to test the waters here and hit hard. So we're going to go to full, so it's going to do some serious damage if this connects, which we all hope it does, at least I do anyway. So do what gives control? Red heel kick, red shoulder grab, red energy defense. Okay. So he's going to use Raditz, which his effect I feel over time, as much as I don't want him to level, I think having him go to level 2 would definitely be ideal. Probably going to grab the Visage. Yep, so he grabs the Visage. So then we're going to use Godku. Good thing we have Dragon Ball 4. Again, this is my favorite Dragon Ball. And then probably 7. But 4 is just good field control. That's why I like it a lot. So we got the Visage so we can counter that with the Ball 4. And it's so shoulder grab is going to hit for 7, which is fine. And then we're going to blue fair to lower his anger and discard the blue neck beam to go back up to full and draw a card. So, lower anger, discard neck beam. So we drew another blue fear, which isn't really ideal, but it's better than nothing. Can't. So, yeah, you can't heal, because it'll just create like some crazy loop. So I take the 2 stages. So I go down to 5. And guess we'll just lower his anger again. just to keep it in check. And I'm going to pass it as well. I wish I had at least another attack in there, but it's whatever. So we know that he's going to play the Visage. And with Blue Godku, it's not only just about the beats, but to kind of just keep everything in control. Stages, anger, all that stuff. Ooh, you got the forward stance as well. So good thing we have the ball 4. So he's entering. I guess because he has a forward stance, he can afford to, also he's playing some balls as well, so he can afford to block some damage. So we're gonna pass. So we're not gonna do anything just because you can still do some stuff. So he has 1 stage. So and yeah, we're not really going to use Goku because we don't want to destroy ourselves. So we can use a mastery. We can use a mastery to lower his anger. Now I could use Goku and try and get another attack in, but I basically want to make his hand dead as well. So when you're playing this game, if you know your opponent has blocks, you can try and make their hand as dead as possible by not playing into them. So I could use Goku, try and get another attack and press through, but he had 3 cards in hand. He most likely had a block. He's gonna have 2 stages. I'm gonna keep the Betrayal as much as I like this hand. Because I want him to gain anger, so that way when you gain anger, you essentially use cards to gain anger. So every time you play a card to gain anger, or anytime you gain anger, I should say, you're actually using a card. So basically, if my opponent has 5 anger, they use like 5 cards or 4 cards to get that anger, and Head Knock would clear that out of the water. So lowering anger is not just trying to lower it, but also have your opponent to use up their resources as well. Guess we'll enter. I mean, he has no stages, so we'll just do the passive aggressive play and use Godku. So he's gonna Raditz. So either way, he's gonna have a dead card in hand. So he's gonna take ball 7. So I take the life. Now I'm trying to see what he could stack on top. So we will Devastating Blow. Then again, I think this should have probably been the last card I should have used. But we'll get rid of time for sure. Time. These I felt would be problematic cards overall, so guess it's gonna lower my anger. So it's good on him. So he has ways to keep the Dragon Balls in check. Really want a head knock, so we will head knock. So based on his response, we'll see what he does, because he still has 2 stages, so he can use an energy. So I might. It's gonna pass. If I leap and kick, just want to try and really gap that damage. He's at 35 life. So 6 stages. So it's all about right now just going in as much as possible. And definitely to end the last card, Endurance 3, which is very nice. I guess he's passing. Alright, so all the city destructions are gone. So it's not over by any means. Again, still has that ball 7, which can change a lot of things. It's a lot of things going on here. So yeah, so we got him with a good hand. even though I was like with a 1 card deficit, it still kind of propelled me forward a bit. So ball 7 is going to come down as expected. There's the last blue fair. Hopefully we can get that back. But yeah, I mean, this game is going pretty well. Deck's performing, but again, Blue Godku, I started out in set 1 just because I saw all the stuff that it can do. Again, it's one of those things where you saw all the cards and like, oh, it's Blue Godku and stuff, but Godku's effect, you know, can really hurt you in the long run. I mean, Raditz's effect of 1 life card every turn, plus Goku, that's 3 cards gone every turn, so it does add up. So it's definitely an effect that you can't just use whenever you feel like it. You have to be very, very careful. And that's what at least I try to do when I play him, to be super careful. And it is like 3:15 in the morning, so DBZ all day. So he has so if I enter on him, I know what he would have. So he has a setup, that and that. So I'm going to enter to make one of those cards dead and just pass. That way either forces him to get rid of the setup or something else. Radar. Probably get the radar. Because I entered on him. Oh, he's getting the shoulder grab. Okay, I mean, I probably would have gotten radar. Well, actually, no, because then, maybe, because he has Destiny in his hand, so that's already a dead card. So, it's between keeping either Destiny or radar at that point. So, I guess that's like the most live card, so I can see that. I'm gonna pass. So he has Destiny, physical block that gains him 2 stages 2 anger, Raditz physical defense, and another card. So we will leverage. Leverage is really good in this deck because with Godku, you basically choose the card that you want to draw. So lunge goes to hand, and these two go on top. So again, he does have 1 card that's unknown. So I really want to wall breaker him. I mean, wall breaker is not going to really do anything against Raditz level 1. So now if I lunge, yeah, I'm gonna pass. Gotta make some of his cards dead. Okay, so he is using the physical guard. Okay. So we'll mastery that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use Goku because the only thing I was worried about is if he had an energy attack. So now I have the round throw to secure before I would have to use my mastery or the narrow escape. So as you can see, I'm at 33 life and he's at 19, but a lot of them are balls. So I know he has a Destiny and 2 other unknown cards. So we're going to use a Wall Breaker because that will allow for passive damage. Right, so you can still do that. Okay, that was my setback. So we'll just go ahead and Wall Breaker. So I expected a blocking hand. So it can't gain anger because of Wall Breaker. And the reason why I wanted to use Goku is because since I knew the top 2 cards were round throws, it would help me secure the lunge, hopefully get something else, because if I lunged, I knew 2 out of the 5 cards would have not been a setup or non-combat. Now I can better my chances. So the other card was Red Stop. Okay. Hit and a miss. That stinks. Well, he's at 19 life. Hopefully I can try and capture the Dragon Ball and end it, but he has the Destiny, which is going to be problematic. If I was him, I would Destiny. Oh, well, I guess he didn't Destiny. He's at B. So it's 11 stages. So hopefully we can do enough damage with this. Capture the ball. Mill some more. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, because he was probably at 4 above. Because I can't see because of the Wall Breaker. So close. Well, he can't use the drill now since we have the Wall Breaker attached, so it's still good even though Raditz is on level 1. You can still capture the Dragon Ball, so I have to be very wary. You see his stages, so I know. So far this match is going pretty well. Again, anything can happen, especially when you have Dragon Balls in the mix. But it make me wonder if I didn't have Dragon Ball 4 out, what he would have done, because he banished it the first time he used his power. So again, with Raditz and balls, you have to be very, very careful. So right now, just playing the waiting game. I'm gonna really try and see how I can try and get some balls back. I mean, I run blue tricks, but I have to see them, and I use up all my blue fears for the most part. So I guess we'll see what happens. So he's gonna enter. There's the blue trick. Oh, but we have time, so guess we'll see. So we will confront. I'm gonna try and bait out something if we use a sphere. So we'll take a peek. So static shot, knee lift, energy blast, Dragon Ball 5. So the knee lift has got to go. I'm sure he has the blaze, but you can't really get rid of all the balls. I mean, everything on the board, so. So, know that he doesn't have a sphere, so it'll trigger. So you can take the ball at this point, honestly, because it'll help us stack the blue fear on top. And then if he keeps attacking, we just stack more cards on top. So. So time, it's stopped by time, so get another card for positioning drill, which means that we can draw the blue fear. I'm gonna go with mental drill. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, because every time he plays an attack, it gets stopped by time, which would trigger the positioning drill. Alright, so he decides to take the red blaze prematurely, which is fine. Which for me, I was hoping he would do. So, because if I Goku'd, I would have drawn into the blue fear, and then he can just take it back with Blaze. But since he used Blaze, I can safely use the blue fear. So static shot, 5. So, I guess the static shot. So then, and then we're gonna Godku, draw the fear, and try and end this. So I guess he forgot I had time or something. So I'm not sure how this would work if I use blue fear, get a ball, and then the effect. But so we'll take back this ball. And we will stack time, this, and visiting. So he still has a good amount of life left. Like, I want to take ball 4 as well, but we'll see. So, gets ball 1. I mean, because all he has to do is, if he gets another ball, just enter, and then, like, get my ball, and it's all over. So we want to still be very careful. I mean, if he VTPs, because he's the attacker, so he gets the card first. I mean, I can see what he has, because I do have time, but if he VTPs for Sphere, I'll take like an energy combat card, stack some endurance on top. Guess he's debating. Getting down to the wire, so. Okay, so I'm gonna put the ball 5 at the bottom. No, when I stack time, he might get the VTP. Oh, State of Destruction. Okay. Alright, so. I guess I'll just have to resort to just some insane beatdown. Get blue head knocked to just go straight for the life. Bypass those stages. I mean, I wouldn't have done that. Just because so he's putting stuff with endurance, which is understandable. So I'm just going to use the blue trick to steal ball 1. So I know that he put some stuff with endurance on top, so like using cards like lunge, which would just do 1 life, would just take away 3 endurance outright. So he's going to banish this drill. So I know he has a static shot in hand. Still nothing. Lunge always fails. So I wonder if he's going to use Raditz. If he does, then I'll just leverage. He's at B, so 10 stages in a life, which he took. So he has a static shot. I guess I'll Goku. I just really want to get the ball 7 again. Hopefully I get an attack. It's funny how Raditz's power is actually better than Godku's. And of course we don't. And there's a plan that we could have used from the lunge, but whatever. And this is the problem with Godku. It's just like hands like these, just always dead hands. And I don't even run all 7 balls in this build. So 6 lifeguards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we don't want to be passive with the stuff we have. We want to be aggressive. And hopefully that is the game, because we're going to enter in blue trick the ball 7. So I guess he drew the last balls, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more. And that's pretty much it, guys. So that's the Blue Godku deck in action. Again, if you want to get your deck fixed up, just remember to leave a comment or message me on Facebook. And this is Mr. Waffles Deck Doctor. So hope you guys enjoyed this segment. Until next time, Z Warriors, Mr. Waffles out.